What's up, guys? This is Mark Parson, Cornerbackpro, former NFL football player, Houston Texan, New Orleans Saint. All right, man. So it is December 6th, 2017. So what this is a very, very important time in your journey. Okay, you high school guys, listen. You gotta start thinking that it's a race against time. Okay, it is. Because camp season is coming up, and how do you think you're truly going to get recruited, right? Camps this summer coming up is extremely important, so you got to get yourself looking and performing at a high level. So that means there's no excuse. You got this whole winter, okay? You got this whole spring to get as quick as possible, as fast as possible, and as much to pack on as much muscle as possible, and not just muscle, but just to be explosive in general. Okay, so make sure you guys hit me up first of all, like I always say, at cornerbackpro@gmail.com. I just added a whole page of videos of how to lift some weights and some of the things you need to be focusing on. Okay, so let's get into it. This is gonna be a little different. This is the college camp. So you got let me see. You have the UCLA camp right here. So you're gonna, depending on where you want to go, there's a certain process of how you should pick the camps that you're gonna go to. Some camps are invite only, and some camps you can go. Who do you think they're gonna be looking at? Hmm? Who do you think gonna be looking at? The guy. First of all, you need to look like a football player. You need to move like a elite football player, and then obviously you need to play like one. So one-on-ones. All right, let's go back to that. We already started one-on-ones, but one-on-ones, 707 and 40-yard dash. So in my program, I talk about making sure you're in shape, making sure you're explosive. But I also, we also got a speed training program that that really helps you guys. But it's very important. So you need to get your 40-yard start correct. Now, I'm letting you know. You need to be working on this 40-yard start at least a few times a week, at least 3 times a week. And then you need to know how to run the 40-yard dash, and there's a lot of information out there. You need to get a trainer, so wherever you are, you need to get that trainer and get it going now. The 40-yard dash is extremely important. Again, I had a video where I was talking about, I know a guy whose son ran a 4.240, a high 4.240. It might actually, no, it was either a high 4.2 or a low 4.3. Nick Saban signed him on the spot. All right. Now, obviously, he probably looked like a football player, and he could play. He could probably play at a high level as well. But hey, I know like Taylor Price, Ohio University. He ran a 4.2, 4.29 at Ohio State camp. Now, surprisingly, Ohio State didn't sign him. They didn't offer him a scholarship, but guess who did? Every team in the MAC. All right. And he can actually catch. He went on to play in the NFL for a few years. But the point is, get that 40-yard dash right, and lifting weights is going to get you there as well. Running track as well. But you need to work on your 40-yard start. So let's get into this one-on-one right here. All right. Where's his eyes? So he's doing all of this. Where's his eyes? His eyes are right here. So a good receiver would have, I'm not sure what this receiver is doing right here, but a good receiver would have juked him out of his shoes. All right. So that's number one. And then you're reaching, you're swiping. So you want to get a shuffle in. We just don't want to open up and run. Now watch this. So he looked back a little bit too early, but he still had a chance. Let me tell you something. DBs have to get into the habit of doing what, guys? And you know this. You've been told this since you were in Little League. High point the ball. Remember, you are not the receivers. You need to high point the ball. That means you should have caught that ball up here. Hands extended. Right? All right. So he did he had it wasn't even a breakup. That was a breakup. That was a catch. Awesome catch. Good job, receiver. And they celebrating on you. Okay, so what did my man do wrong right here? Remember, these are coaches and scouts looking at you. They're going to be filming this. They're going to evaluate. And they're going to see who they want to put their money on, aka a scholarship, so that you can put food on their table. Understand that. So you need to look the part. So it was a great catch. Get a great catch. But does he look like a football player to y'all? Does he look like a football player? So you want to make sure you got to pass the look test. All right, that's what right now in this winter time, y'all should be living in the weight room. Y'all should be living in the weight room. All right, so he's right here. So maybe he does want to take away the inside. And what you'll notice is this. Think about this, guys. You're in high school, okay, maybe even college. What do most coaches teach the high school players to do if they do play press man? What do you think they want them to take away? They all want you to take away the inside. So that's what you, if anything, that's what you get used to doing. Even if it means opening the gate right here and letting him get a free release. There's no way this guy doesn't know how to release. I'm telling you, I'm watching him. So if you would have stayed square right here, he would have a really tough time. But nah, this guy, he wants to open up and run with him, and he thinks that's covering. That's not. So let's watch what happened. Did his stutter come back? And I think he made a catch. Okay. Let's see. I went back too far. So good job by the receiver, though. All right. This guy played from 5 yards off. And what happens when you play from 5 yards off? What do we call that? No man's land. So make sure, look, you're not gonna guard anybody from that close. So we know that. All right, that was decent. There you go. Good job. So I want you to see him. That was good. Good job on that, guys. Decent. He stayed square for a little bit. Just be careful of holding. Now this guy actually stays. He did all right here. So it's 2 back-to-back clips, and he threw in the ball. So it looked like he kind of maybe took a step back. Not necessarily a soft shoe, but he shuffled. I would still make sure my eyes on his waist just in case we got a good receiver. But look at that shuffle. Y'all saw that one shuffle? See what happens when you do that one shuffle? Now he's with him. Bam. Pick. Good job by the guy. I just want to show y'all that. Excellent job. All right, I'm going to let this ride for a little bit. I just want you to see the flow of this camp. These are some of the top plays. Make sure you're not grabbing. Make sure you're not looking back too early. And when you get an opportunity to make a play on the ball, you got to make it, guys. You got to make it. Get lower in that back pedal. And tag off. Always tag off the player no matter what. Decent back pedal. Just got to squeeze. Nice shuffle. Stay with him. I think is that the same guy? Oh, nice catch. Yeah. Not necessarily sure what kind of route that was. So, you got to be able to hit that whip. So one thing that you need to get in the habit, because remember, again, what is your cornerback's best friend? What is he? The ability for him to do what? Recover. So let's watch that play. Head whip, and there's some drills that we can do to get better at a head whip. So let's see this. Most receivers not going to do this, so it looks like he came out here and then he stemmed him inside and then came back outside. So what if you thought you opened up right here and he got you back outside? What you got to do is have a strong head whip. All right, so you need to make sure you're low, stay in back pedal, and if you transition, open up inside, and he takes it outside, head whip. That head whip needs to be violent because it needs to take you all the way to him. All right, so it takes you in his direction. You head whip very fast, and wherever your head goes, the body will go. The same thing, wherever the mind goes, the body will go. Okay, so let's watch that again. He lost his balance. Head whip. At least he finished. Let's watch a few more. I want you to get so you guys that have not been to camps, You want to get recruited and go to get a scholarship to college? Go to the camps. Figure out, talk to your coach. Figure out how to do. I know me and my boy Billy McMullen, we're actually working on recruiting service where we're gonna get a lot of you guys some discounts, okay, to be able to go to camps. Oh, this guy, I like this guy. Let me hold on. Look at the shuffle, man. It's so simple. He's able to stay in front of the guy a lot more because he understands how to shuffle. So he's soft shooting a little bit and then he's shuffling. He's fighting to stay square. Again, I'll have my eyes. I'll make sure my eyes are down here though. You go against a really good receiver, he's gonna get you. But he takes a step back, so he soft shoots a little bit and then he shuffle. Good job. So the ability to recover, if a guy takes you outside really hard and then comes back on that slant, what happens is if you shuffle rather than uh turning and running, crossing over, you got a shot. You got a very great shot to be able to recover, put that foot in the ground, and then come back and make a play on that slant. Obviously, we want to do everything we can to get that ball out. So strike through, grab the ball, um, and try to stay on your feet. Way too high on the back pedal. Y'all should be calling these out by this time. Watch how high this guy and stiff this guy's in his back pedal. He's not even moving his arms. So remember in my video where we talk about it, when you're backpedaling, your arms are straight down or your arms are stiff, they're not moving. It just doesn't look good. And then it doesn't benefit you when it's time to break because you want to cycle those arms when you break because it's going to help you. It's going to help your come up speed, like the break speed. Okay, so make sure you're moving your arms. It's extremely important. Couple more. Oh, don't hold. If you all right, so look, there's an art to this. There's an art to the hold, man. So what you do is if you're gonna grab a guy, what you do is you grab him and tug him to you really close. I mean, not close, but you grab it, like grab shorts or grab whatever, or jersey, and then you tug him to you really fast and let go. You can't hold, you can't hold the jersey, you can't hold the shorts. You just you grab, and you don't want to get in this habit. I shouldn't even be teaching y'all this, but but look, you grab him and tug him to you really fast, let go. All right, so sometimes you can get away with that. But you're not gonna get away with what he just did right here. He's literally holding the whole time. That's just bad ball. All right, giving y'all the inside secrets of how to cover. Oh, so yeah, back to what I was saying earlier. Look, don't don't just line up inside of these guys and do what these coaches tell you. You know, like if you're in your high school and they say, "Hey, look, I need you to just take away the inside." Man, look, that's what these receivers are used to going against. So what if you outside shaded them? And understand outside shade means the middle of your body is going to split his eye. So you're not too far outside because then you can open the gate. You know what I mean? You're going to open the gate. And vice versa. Don't be too far inside. All right, you need to split his eye. So your body split his eye. But look, understand what these receivers used to going against. They're not used to even going against a guy outside shading them. They're like, oh shoot, I'm gonna outside release and go deep. That's all they want to do in one-on-ones at camps. They just want to go deep. So outside release is what they're used to doing. Right? So you gotta mess with them a little bit right here. Let's watch one more. Outside release. What did I tell you? Yep. Let me guess. Outside release. You starting to notice a trend? So understand that. Be smart. Make sure you guys hit me up at cornerbackpro@gmail.com. I just added to the program. Add more and more. Like I said, I'm in VA. So if you guys want to train, look, all I need is about 2 to 3 days with you. Change your whole life and give you some stuff you can work on when you go back home. That's the goal. You guys to take the information and make it better. Okay? Peace.